Welcome to my video on the addition and subtraction of square root radicals, part 1. Radicals have to be alike in order to add and or subtract them. This is similar to 4 cars plus 3 cars is 7 cars. Or if you have 3x plus 8x, that's 11x. 10x squared subtract 4x squared is 6x squared. And a negative 4ab subtract 2ab, that's plus a negative, is a negative 6ab. So notice when you're adding and subtracting, you add and subtract the numbers and keep the variables like cars, the x squared, ab. When adding and subtracting radicals, they have to be the same or like radicals. Remember, like radicals have what? Like radicals have the same root and the same radicand. So you have to have like radicals. The same root, square root of 2 is added to the square root of 2. The square root of 9 is added to the square root of 14. They have to be, square root of 9 is a 3, square root of 14 not. They're not like right, can't add them. So they have to have the same root and the same radicand. So let's simplify these. 3 square root 2 plus 6 square root 2. Both of them have the root of 2's, so 3 plus 6 is 9. So it's 9 root 2. That's a root 3, and that's a root 3. They're like radicals, so 9 subtract 5 is 4 root 3. And double negative, we make double negatives positive. So root 5 and root 5, we can add them together. So 9 plus 11 is 20 root 5. And this is the root 7 and root 7 like radicals. That's a 1, so 1 plus 8, that's 9 root 7. Practice means pause your video and work these out to see if you can get the right answer. Simplify each as a radical. Root 11 and root 11 like radicals, that's a 1 there, so 7 plus 6 plus 1 is 7, root 11. Root 2 like radicals, 9 subtract 6 is 3 root 2. And root 3 like radicals, so negative 11 plus 8 is a negative 3 with the root 3. And we have root 7 like radicals, so that's negative 12 subtract 1, so that's, you could go plus negative 1, but negative 13 root 7. And root 5 like radicals, so 10 plus 6 is 16 root 5. Double negative becomes a positive, and both of them are root 13, so we can add and subtract them. So 9, 5, add on 9 is 14 root 13. Number 7, both of them are root 23, so 4 plus 5 is 9 root of 23. And let's continue. Let's see what we have on the other page. Simplify each as a radical. More examples. So this time we have 3, so we're going to, that's a root 2, that's a root 2, that's a root 2, so we can add and subtract all these. So 4 plus 6 is 10, and that's a 1 understood, so that's 11 root 2. And root 3, we can add and subtract all these, so 8 subtract, that's a 1, so 8 subtract 1 is 7, and 7 subtract 4 is a 3, so that's a 3 root 3. C, I have a double negative, negative 11 root 7, 4 root 7, double negative, make it a positive, get rid of the double negative. They're all root 7, so we can add these together and subtract them. Negative 11, add on 4 is negative 7. Negative 7 plus 2 is a negative 5. Negative 5 root 7. And we have all negatives, so remember that's a 1 right there understood. They're all root 5, so we can subtract all these. So the best thing to do, because they're all negatives, 12, 13, 19, that's 19. But since they're all negatives, just add them up, take the negative. So it's a negative 19 root 5. Remember now, you can go add on plus negative, but depends how advanced you are. I just go negative 12, negative 1, negative 6, add them all up and take a negative. Practice, simplify each as a radical. So pause your video and work these out to see if you're going to get the right answer. Are they the same? Root 10, root 10, root 10, yes. And that's a 1 there. So 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 1 is 11, root 10. And I have root 2, root 2, root 2. They're all the same. So 14 subtract 10 is 4. And 4 subtract 6 is negative 2, root 2. And we have root 3s. They're all the same. I have a double negative, so make them a plus. So 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 7 is 9. So that's 9 root 3. And we have all root 5, so we can add and subtract these. Negative 3, subtract 4 is negative 7. Negative 7, add on 6 is a negative 1 root 5, or just a negative root 5. The 1 is understood there. What if the radicals are unlike when adding and subtracting? What about if you have root 2 add on root 3? Well, we can't. That's similar to taking x and adding on 4. We can't add them because they're not like. So we cannot simplify this any further because they're not like. And root 5 and root 6, they're not alike. So we can't subtract these because they're not like radicals. And c is a root 7 and a root 11. So we can't simplify this one either because they're not like radicals. You can only add and subtract if they're like radicals. So only like radicals can be added or subtracted. That is, like radicals have the same root and the same radicand. Just keep that in mind. And when you're adding, you add or subtract the numbers and you keep the root that you have. So that's adding and subtracting radicals. They have to be alike. If you like my video, click the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. More videos are going to come your way. Write a comment on my video if you wish. And visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com. And there you have the section on me. Talks about my degrees and teaching experience. My video section talks about the strategies you're going to use to help you learn your math. The content section has the topics and the number of videos on those topics that I have online on my YouTube channel, Math Fully Explained. Black font is what's online right now, and the red font is what will be there in the near future. Thank you for viewing my video. Bye-bye.